Hi everyone, this is Light Codes by Lara. I'm Lara and we're here healing the collective consciousness. So our last few episodes have been about laying a good foundation for this series. So we talked about how to build up our energy field or aura, how to ground, that sort of thing. I did that so that we would have something to refer back to as we move along in this series. So now that we've done that, now that we've laid our good foundation, we can move on to some other interesting topics. So something, that we're hearing a lot about lately, especially because the energies are so chaotic, there's so much going on in the world, a lot of chaos and struggle and traumas and things. This is kind of normal for the age that we're in. By age, I mean we're moving from the Piscean age to the age of Aquarius. Whenever you have an overlap of these ages, there's always some turbulence. So just know that everything that's happening in the world right now is kind of normal because that's the time we're in. So not that maybe, I don't know, that makes it any easier for any of you, but just know that that's kind of where we're at, and we've got a ways to go, so don't expect things to change very quickly here. You never know. You can always hold the good hope that things are going to settle down and be wonderful. But our souls have chosen to come here at this very interesting time for a reason, and multiple reasons most likely. Not only for us to evolve and advance and everything, because when we're in a challenging time such as the time we're in now, it provides a wonderful platform for evolution. It kind of forces some really good healings, some upgrades, advancements, that sort of thing. So we're here partly to be healing ourselves, to be healing our ancestral line, to be healing the collective and the planet. And also to share our amazing gifts and talents with the world so that we can ultimately be upgrading as a whole. So it isn't just about our own personal journey, it's about our journey as well as the planetary universal journeys and everyone that involves. So the question then becomes, how can we move through this sort of chaotic time, this time where there's a lot of pain and suffering and struggle? How can we be moving through this time with greater ease, with more joy? Do we have to be suffering so much? Do we have to be making this all so challenging and painful and like, ugh? Why is there so much of that? And a lot of it is, we've come here to heal all these wounds that we're getting triggered by all the things that are kind of happening out in the world. And it's about getting back in touch with our hearts. Now, when I'm talking about getting in touch with our hearts, I'm not talking about the kind of rainbows and unicorn type energy, okay? Like it's like frou-frou stuff. There's some of that, and I'm not saying that it's bad, okay? It's actually really good. We like to be in joy and happiness and light. We want more of that. The world needs more of that. But when we talk about heart, at least on this show, the heart center is the transformational center. If you're thinking about the chakras, it is the center of transformation. It is also the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. So our lower chakras are of the physical realms, our higher chakras are of the spiritual realms, and we have the heart that connects them. So when we have an open, expanded, healed heart that we're connected to, then we are really on this planet. We are in our physical bodies as human beings, but we're also an amazing channel. We're able to bring in all the incredible intuition, knowledge, wisdoms from spirit. Now this can be, or like from our guides, but this can be our soul, okay? This can be like our higher selves that we can be embodying more fully and completely in the most incredible and amazing ways. So just know that when I'm talking about the heart, this is what I'm referring to. And as we go about healing our hearts, we get to have more access to these things. We get to be more embodied. And our heart, just know that our heart actually isn't nearly as broken as we think it is. Our heart itself is actually quite fine. It's perfect. it's the walls and the hurts and the sufferings and whatever else that have happened across lifetimes and throughout this lifetime, and that's all like real stuff that we perceive and experience. That's real, okay? And I put the air quotes in there because it's all about perception. It's all about perception. So it's real to us doesn't mean that the same experience would play out the same way to someone else depending on their circumstances and their perception of things. So just know that no matter how broken you feel, how broken, how hurt, how confused you feel, know that you can really move through all that. It is so possible to heal all of that and let all that go, and that your heart underneath all that confusion is fine. I promise. Your heart is amazing and it's powerful, and it's so waiting for you to heal all those wounds and to let go of whatever attachments that aren't serving you. By the way, if there are attachments, they're not serving you.